Welcome to a Crama breaking news exclusive, where the news just keeps coming in and damn, that coffee's hot as shit. Wow. Welcome to a Crama breaking news exclusive. Many of you may have wondered, where in the world is Mrs. Portland? Well, our sources have done their job and reached out and found her at a private location. Mrs. Portland has been doing some spiritual healing at a nudist swingers camp. Mrs. Portland has been enjoying nude bareback horse riding and also horse riding. We are very excited to announce that she has agreed to call into our show from this private location today. Let's see what Mrs. Portland has to say. Thank you so much for taking the time to call into our show today, Mrs. Portland. How are you feeling today?
I've been drinking pretty much all day.
Ooh, they have an open bar at this retreat, eh? Wow. What have you been putting your energy into?
My energy is on this and nothing else.
Well, I hope that's a very spiritual healing journey for you. Much like myself, I like to enjoy to spend hours in front of the mirror touching myself inappropriately.
Isn't that interesting?
Well, Mrs. Portland, we all love and adore you here over on YouTube and many other platforms.
I can't stand all of you because of the way you treat me.
The way that we treat you, I mailed you lots of gifts and all sorts of shit.
So all of you on YouTube, you are all beneath me.
What do you think, you're better than us, Mrs. Portland?
I will always be better than all of you.
Okay, let's take it back a notch. We do understand that you have a breaking news update as far as your spiritual journey over there in that private disclosed location.
I think they're in a Walmart parking lot.
This whole spiritual journey has inspired you to run for president of the United States of America. Why don't you go ahead and let our audience hear your pitch? Why should we vote for you?
I'm ashamed that I know that I have Scottish ancestry in me.
Maybe try a different approach.
I'm sorry, but the country of Scotland is just as scummy as anywhere else in this country.
Why in the world would you say something like that?
Scotland is as scuzzy and nasty as anywhere else in the world. And just know that I hate all of you.
Okay, what about the rest of the United States of America? What do you have to say to those people?
I hear you're in the United States illegally.
I think it's fair to say that's probably not the majority of the audience.
I wonder if I should call immigration and have you deported.
I think you might have upset a lot of people with that statement.
Yep, because I understand you're here in the United States illegally. And you shouldn't be here. You shouldn't be allowed to have any rights like us Americans. So there's that.
You sound very upset yourself.
You're not worth me getting upset over, so why don't you just blow off and go back to Mexico where you belong?
Okay. See, a lot of people might see that as, racist.
And if you don't get your nose out of my back end, it's gonna get shit on.
And I think that might lead them to vote for the better candidate. That would be Donald Trump.
That's fine. I'll just keep right on going because you know what? You're not gonna stop me. And you're not gonna push me down. And you're not gonna bully me. And you're not going to intimidate me. And you are not going to manipulate me. So there's that. So fuck off, bitch.
Fuck you too, you whore.
Now what? Nasty fuckwads.
Okay, now see, this is where you have a very lovable and approachable personality. I look at you like a cartoon character. Just adorable, free-spirited, and wonderful.
If you think I'm funny like a cartoon character, then you're sorry and you are on the wrong planet.
Okay, just for shits and gigs. If I was a cartoon character, what would you name me? What would my name be?
Huckleberry dumb bitch is what you are.
Okay, so you're on this retreat. What happened to all these wonderful, beautiful friends that you have made here on this platform?
Tonight I only have 3 friends. Well, 4. Kim, Crafton, Rose, and Doug. I don't want to hear from anybody else. So to everyone that's been leaving comments on my channel, don't bother. Because you can just all fuck right off. Do not bother me. Do not come to my channel. I'm already losing subs because of all this crap. And that's fine.
Okay. So there's that. Mrs. Portland, it is always a wonderful, beautiful experience to speak to you. Do you have anything in closing to ask me or maybe say to me? I'm sorry or thank you or anything?
Robbie, leave me the fuck alone.
And the bitch hung up.
No chance, no